Hi everyone, it's Elaine here. I'm back for some simple stamping. I don't know, my last video, when I watched it, it looked really felt like I really did a bad job. But thank you for coming on board. If you're new here to my channel, thank you for watching. Please stay to the end because, as you know, I like to do simple stamping, and I always give you other ways to make your cards more. I don't know. What would you like to call it? Do it up version. So I've done lots of versions. Yeah, as you know, Christmas is around the corner, so I thought I'd do some simple stamping using the Piece to You stamp set. But as I said, I will be doing in the next week or couple of weeks, I will be making some simple cards, easy quick cards if you're not sure what to do. And as I said, it doesn't mean that you have to do more. Sometimes you can do less and it still looks like an attractive card. So I'm gonna turn my screen down. So I'm gonna use the Piece 2 cling stamp set, which, like I said, it's got quite nice few sentiments here on there. And you know, you can make lots of cards with this, but as I said, if you stay to the end, I will show you those variations. Also today, if you want to make loads of cards, this is a good way to do it, to use the Stamparatus, which I'm thinking you could do this on a conveyor belt, as I said, simple stamping. And plus, if you can't you can get this perfect every time, and even if you haven't got enough ink, which I will show you in my demonstration. As you can see, I've set it up now on my Stamparatus. I hope you can see it very clearly. You set the card up straight on your Stamparata, make sure everything sticks down, and that voila, that's what it will look like. And now I'm going to use Night and Navy. I think that will be quite a nice and ink it up. As I've put the ink and I put the sentiment underneath, so 2 for the price of 1 here when you're creating this card. Now, as I said, when we make sure that everything's in place the way we want it, we press down firmly. And there you go. That looks great, doesn't it? But we just, as you can see on this card, it looks like it still needs a bit more ink. So this is like a 5-minute card. You can make loads of cards in a short space of time. So as I said, stay to the end to see what else I did. But I will still a little bit more. You probably have to do it a few times. That's it. One more time. That's it. Nice and firm. And voila. And there's your instant card using that stamp set. 5 minutes. Doesn't take that long. Tell me what you think. Well, while I'm here, I might as well use the other stamp. What I'm trying also to do, now we've tried that one out, we're using Night of Navy. Let's try from that stamp set to use the church. So the church. What did that do with? Didn't score. Get my cards. So as I said, you can do these quick cards. This is like less than 5 minutes. The prep work, or normally it takes the time anyway. we just put the card in place where the card base in place. Put the magnet down so it stays in place, and then put the stamp where you would like it. That looks about right, doesn't it? That looks about right. And find the sentiment that you want to put at the bottom, making sure it's the right way up. And just place that where you want it. So I'm trying to do this the best way I can. And you've got everything where you want it. You don't have to put a sentiment at the bottom. You can put it on the inside, which I normally do that. And then press that, make sure it's stuck down. Hopefully it's picked it up. Perfect. Ink this up. As I said, it can take a couple, 2 or 3 times to ink it up. And then lay it down. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So yes, this is the beauty of using the Stamparatus, that everything's in place and you can re-ink with a rubber stamp anyway, which this is why I think it's beautiful, you know. You got everything in place, so yeah, you can do this on a conveyor belt type thing. You can make loads of Christmas cards. You don't have to, you know, people think you have to give every person a different one. Just send out a batch of the same card. So voila, and there's 2 cards. Tell us what you think. Just give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to make more simple cards. As I said, this is simple stamping. I do like simple stamping. And this stamp set, I've used all the stamps in the stamp set now. So I'm going to show you what other cards I made with this stamp set. So this was one of the cards I did using silver foil. Then I put a bit of bling on here, which I've quite laid it up. But actually, this was a card that I made a mistake in. So what I did, because this is unusual, I made it so simple in terms of, oh, this is what you can do with scraps. Make a nice little lever, and you can prop your card up, which is quite interesting. Prop your card up. And still put your message on the back. So that was just done by error. So, but I also did this. So it depends on where you want to put it, but I've used it in a way that you could prop it up. So this is quite stepped up in terms of the card. Used a little lever here. As I said, I made a mistake, and I thought, what can I do with that? And this is how I made this card. It's beautiful. Well, this is quite using the stitch dies. The other one was using the scallop dies. You know, I like a die. It does give it a different type of look. The stitch die and the scallop die in that one. This one I used the stitch die with the layered up and propped it on dimensional. So you can have a go with that. Put a bit of embellishments here for the star to make it bling. This one was just simple, but I used the embossing. I use embossing, so that this is gold, and that turned out very well. Another layer of one simple in the navy, and then putting the embellishment using the stitch die. So there's so many different ways what you can do with this stamp set. Thank you for watching my channel. If it was the first time you've been on my channel, thank you again for staying to the end to see all the stepped up versions. But hoping to see you next time, because I will be back very soon making some other Christmas cards using 12 by 12 paper. And that one's quite exciting, so look forward to watching that. Also, Stampin' Up, I've got a big clearance going on at the moment with up to 60% off while stocks last, of course. So I will leave a link down in the bottom there for you. Check it out. You know, and thanks again. Those who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching to the end, and let me know which cards you like, and show me some of your projects, and check out my Facebook. There's a link down for my Facebook. Go and share it into the group. That would be great. But again, it's amazing what Stampin' Up's doing at the moment. Bye for now.